Hi, everyone. Welcome or welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. So, we are going to be reacting to a Stevie Wonder song called Living for the City. And this was sent over and requested by Mike. So, thank you so much to Mike for your request. If anybody else does have a request, the only way that I do take them is via the link in the description. So, make sure if you are eager for me to listen to a song that you send it via that link. But yeah, let's get into it.
A boy's born in hot time, Mississippi, surrounded by four walls that ain't so pretty. His parents give him love and affection to keep him strong, moving in the right direction, living just enough for the city. His father works some days for 14 hours, and you can bet he barely makes $1. His mother goes to scrub the floors for many, and you best believe she hardly gets a penny, living just enough for the city. His sister's black, but she is shown up pretty. Her skirt is short, but Lord, her legs are sturdy. To walk to school, she's got to get up early. Her clothes are old, but never are they dirty. Living just enough for the city. Her brother's smart, he's got more sense than many. His patience long, but soon he won't have any. To find a job is like a haystack needle, 'cause where he lives, they don't use colored people. Living just enough for the city. Thanks a lot. Wow. New York, just like I pictured it. Skyscrapers and everything.
Hey, brother. Hey, come here, Slick. Hey, you look hip, man. Hey, you wanna make yourself $5, man?
Yeah, brother.
Hey, look here, run this across the street for me right quick, okay? Run this across the street for me.
Hey. What? Huh? I didn't know. What? I'm just going across the street.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, no. What'd I do?
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Let's go.
A jury of your peers having found you guilty. 10 years.
What?
Come on, get in that cell, nigga.
God, Lord. His hair is long, his feet are hard and gritty. He spends his life walking the streets of New York City. He's almost dead from breathing in air pollution. He tried to vote, but to him there's no solution. Living in just enough for the shit. I hope to hear inside my voice the sorrow, and that motivates you to think of better tomorrow. This place is cruel, no world could be much colder. If we don't change, the road will soon be over. Living just enough, stop giving just enough for the city.
Wow. Oh my god. That one made me emotional. Especially especially the bit where God. Especially the bit where, you're hearing the sort of noise, the talking and like the hustle bustle of the city, and then obviously like the police officer just comes up to him and arrests him, and then just calls him like the N word, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, but that really was just like, obviously as the song was, it was almost like the song was really it really, thank you so much as well for thank you to Mike for sending the lyrics as well. Obviously I would have looked at them after anyways, but I think it really, because I feel like this song, the instrumental was really beautiful, and like it was just kind of the same really, apart from like the end bit that was a bit different, and then the choir and like just like that elevating feeling towards the end. But the lyrics were really what this song was all about, like the message, and I feel like it was almost like all these stories, talking about a woman's experience and a man's experience, and then obviously a black woman and a black man's experience in the city, and then it kind of just like reaching a point of like, all right, that's enough now, like reaching like a peak of just like, and then his voice changed in the last verse. Like you could really feel like, you could almost feel like, for me, he sounded like older. It sounded more frustrated. It sounded more gritty, almost as if like, how long is this going to go on for? Like, and like also the passion, like he even says in the lyric, like, can you feel, that's so weird that I said gritty, and he said that. Yeah. So I hope you hear inside my voice of sorrow, and like that last verse, he was really kind of like you felt like the harshness in his voice, and the grit, It's almost like that grittiness of the city is sort of rubbed off on him, and that frustration is like reached a peak of energy, and it's just like wow, like but it's almost like despite that, the song leaves us with a very uplifting feeling. With this, it's like there's a lot of contrast, like I feel, oh, it makes me emotional, and I feel like it just speaks to like the Black community. Like I always feel it makes me so emotional. I think it's just really sad, like it's just sad, isn't it? But I feel like despite the sadness and despite the oppression, it just speaks to the heart and the nature of Black people, that you guys are so uplifting. Like despite all the hardship, like you still find moments to uplift and to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is a great depiction of the Black community, because it's like at the end, da, 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 da. I can't do the melody at all. But it's very, it's like there's a happy tone to it, and he's just talked about some serious heavy stuff in the song, and yet this kind of theme of this happiness kind of keeps coming back, and it just speaks to like the nature of Black people and like the Black community, and how you guys always, if you are obviously Black watching this, how you guys always find a time to celebrate and to uplift, and that's just like it's just a real testament to like the Black community, this song is for me. And it's funny because I didn't, obviously I picked up on all of that, all of the struggle, but I didn't pick up on that until after I read, I listened to the song, of like, wow, yeah, like that idea of just you keep going and you keep celebrating and you keep finding moments to celebrate and to be happy. Like it's just a testament to your community. But obviously the lyrics and and I think it starts off being quite it doesn't focus on that at the beginning. It's obviously more ambiguous in terms of the race of people that it's talking about, and then kind of that makes you feel like wow, like the city in general is just this place where people kind of go to like almost like sell their soul for money, for opportunity. And it's like a boy is born in Hard Time, Mississippi, surrounded by four walls that ain't so pretty. His parents give him love and affection to keep him strong, moving in the right direction, living just enough. It's almost like it's like a feeling of like, yeah, you the city is like the place where you go to make your dreams come true, or look for opportunity, but it's like you're living just enough. You're not thriving. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the vibe that I get of like, you it's like and especially the end, like I love his great songwriting, because it's like at the end he says living just enough, stop giving just enough for the city, and that I felt that message at the start of it, of like, we're living just enough for the city, what, I don't know how else to express it, but his father works some days for 14 hours and you can bet he barely makes $1. It's like that. He barely makes $1. Like you're working just enough. You're working so much, but you're only to get just enough back. And you're not. Yeah, like for this big city that is so grand and so grand and so wow, and like, but really like you're just like not even living really, like, I can't think of the word that I'm even looking for to express this, but I feel like you get what I'm saying, hopefully. And and you'd best believe she hardly gets a penny, living just enough for the city. And then obviously he makes it more specific to the black community and the issues with race. And this bit made me feel really uneasy. Like, you know, his sister's black, but she's sure enough pretty. Like, that made me like kind of uneasy. But I definitely feel like he's speaking on this whole theme of, like, you know, the comments that a lot of black women and black girls used to face, from what I've heard, and like from my black friends, and like obviously just watching historical, you know, if you're aware of like the struggles of the black community, you know that like a lot of the girls have been saying, oh, you know that what people say to black girls and things, like, oh, you're pretty for a black girl, that kind of message that he's bringing across. And it's kind of like, you know, and it's sort of, it's touching on those uncomfortable, it's an uncomfortable song to hear, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I hope I'm wording it in a way that you guys kind of understand what I'm saying. I'm sure you do, but like for those that maybe not aware, like that's kind of like what I feel it's touching on. It's kind of like it's bringing out these feelings of uneasiness, but it's something that we have to kind of be aware of because it happens. And even now, like I would assume it happens, but I think obviously this is speaking on a lot of the things that happened back in the day, like when there was when there was segregation, you know, because he says here, because where he lives they don't use colored people. Like it's like a very, and even when that police officer said the N-word, like it's a song that's almost, it's like very interesting, like how there's a lot of like hard truths that are being shared in this song, but then there's like that happy kind of upbeat vibe as well. It's like this contradiction of like, okay, despite this hardship, like we have to keep it pushing, we have to keep that hope alive and that positivity alive. And then even this, her skirt is short but Lord her legs are sturdy, like talk, you know, obviously that struggle of like a young girl as well, and like, you know, all that kind of stuff that young girls go through as well. You know, to walk to school she's got to get up early, her clothes are old but never are they dirty. You know, again, like this thing of her clothes are old but they're not dirty, you know, that she's taking care of herself, you know. But it's just, there's a lot of messages in this song that are really deep, and like I'd love to know your thoughts as well in the comments, like how you guys interpret the lyrics of this song and what do you guys take from this, you know, despite the situation, you know, she shows up, you know, but it's like you're living just enough, like you're not thriving in life, and it's all for the city, you know, to build the city, really, even though, you know, they give you the illusion that you're, you know, you're it's the land of opportunities, the place of opportunities, but you're just living just enough, you know, for them. Her brother's smart, he's got more sense than many, his patience long, but soon he won't have any. To find a job is like a haystack needle, because where he lives they don't use colored people, living just enough for the city. And then obviously it goes into this bit. Yeah, and obviously this is the bit.
What's up, $5, man? Yeah, bro. Hey, look here, run this across the street for me right quick, okay?
Yeah, and it's just like, it's just speaking of what is he asking someone for money, or like
Skyscraper and everything.
Hey, brother. Hey, come here, Slick. Hey, you look hip, man. Hey, you wanna make yourself $5, man?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, look here, run this across the street for me right.
oh, do you want to make yourself $5?
I'm just going across the street.
And it's just like, yeah, speaking on the whole thing of like, yes, you know, you break down a community of people to the point where they have to resort to some means that then causes them to be arrested or just living their lives, like trying to survive, like in this city that has given them just enough to move forward, and then they kind of end up, it's just horrible.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, no. What I do? cell, nigga.
God, Lord.
It's harsh.
His hair is long.
And then this is the part where he's really, you hear the shift in his voice. His hair is long, like really frustration. His feet are hard and gritty. He spends his life walking the streets of New York City. He's almost dead from breathing in air pollution. He tried to vote, but to him there's no solution. You know. Oh, it's such a oh, and then obviously this is like a message for the listeners, you know. I hope you hear inside my voice of sorrow and that it motivates you to make a better tomorrow. The place is cruel, nowhere could be much colder. If we don't change, the world will soon be over. Live just enough, stop giving just enough for the city. It's such a wow. It's so beautiful. Like the ending of that song is really uplifting, but also like there's a lot of pain in that as well. Like it's a call for help. It's a call for like for everyone to stand and to make a difference to like to build a better tomorrow, like he says. What a song. Let's have a little look at the context of this song just to see a little bit more. So, released on the Inner Visions album 73, is a protest song tracking a young black man's tragic journey from rural Mississippi poverty to wrongful imprisonment in New York City. Okay, so it's actually, yeah, that makes sense. He's actually following one person. But it's funny because when I was listening to it, I was just, he's using one person's experience to talk about the experience of many, because you know he's not the only one to have gone through that, but it just creates this feeling of real like very, he gets very specific with it, and not just kind of talking about it as a group of people, even though there is a group of people that are going through it and every individual, but the fact that he's picking an individual to talk on, it's like it creates this level of humanity there of like, you know, I don't know if that makes sense, but you know, just the fact that he's using a specific person, it kind of like, it creates this more of a, it really brings the human. It doesn't just make them like a group of people that it's like they're humans here. Like this is a real human person that has a sister, that has a mom and dad that loves them, all these kind of things. And it just makes it even more like, you know, obviously exposing systemic racism and the poverty to prison pipeline, like literally giving them, you know, like literally setting them up to fail, you know, systemic racism, you know. Yeah. So, recorded after Wonder renegotiated his Motown contract to gain complete artistic freedom, allowing him to play every instrument and program synthesizers, while follows a tight-knit family in Mississippi working endless hours for pennies before the son moves to New York, gets tricked into narcotics. That's what that was. Yeah. Gets tricked into a narcotics drop by a stranger and receives a harsh 10-year prison sentence. Features authentic street noise recordings, traffic siren voices mixed into the bridge to capture gritty urban realities. Whew. Peaked at number 8, and number 1 on the R&B chart, winning a Grammy Award for Best R&B Song. Wow. Served as a stark warning about the limits of the American dream, literally, for Black Americans during and after the civil rights era. It's like, it's just this, that's what I was talking about. It's like this illusion of like opportunity, but it's really just it's setting them up to fail. You know, it's setting them up to live just enough, like to it's the illusion of freedom. Do you know what I mean? That's what, but it's like the whole system is set up for them to fail, you know. And it's just, ooh, it makes me so emotional. But thank you so much to Mike for requesting this song. Very grateful. Guys, I'm very grateful to have been sent this, and it's very important to have these kind of songs on my channel, because yes, my channel is all about music unites, but music unites us because a lot of music talks about the truth, you know? And especially artists like Stevie Wonder, he's just a very amazing artist that talks about the harsh truths, that, and it's beautiful to know that, you know, he wasn't tied to a record label, because he wouldn't have been able to talk about this. And that's what art is all about. Art and music is all about expression, and you should never put a limit on someone's expression, you know, because expression can really, it offers education to people, because obviously we all know that the schools don't educate us on exactly what's going on, or exactly what we should know, you know what I mean, like the real depths of it. And I feel like artists and musicians are the teachers as well of the society, um and they're the teachers of compassion that I don't think we are actually taught in schools. Well, we're not taught at schools, are we? We're not taught compassion, really, for, because it's just, well, I could go on to talk about this for ages, and it would just get me more and more frustrated about the system. But this song also gives the hope that we can continue to stay positive and continue to hope for a better tomorrow. And yeah, I think that's what that song hopefully should leave us in, or leave me in, when we, you know, come to those realizations of like the harsh truths and how frustrating that is to see. But yeah, thank you so much to Mike. I'm very grateful. If anybody else does have a request, the link in the description is where you guys can send them through. But obviously, please comment your thoughts down below. I really want to know your perspectives on this song. And yeah, just express down below. It's an open, safe space for you guys to express, and let me know your thoughts and feelings. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. And until next time, bye.